Gaming tax is expected to rake in about 1.2 billion cedis at the initial stages of implementation.
For this, we expect each and every one to comply. Those in the sport betting, those that are private lotto operators, those in casino operators, routers operators, remote interactive game operators, operators of marketing promotion, operators of other games of chance. If anyone wins, come 15th of August, we expect that when you are making the payment, you would hold 10% and pay same to the Ghana Revenue Authority.
Addressing the media ahead of its implementation, Commissioner in charge of Domestic Tax Division said this forms part of the Income Tax Amendment Act in the 2023 budget. He warned lotto and gaming operators who fail to comply will be penalized.
The obligation is on you to withhold. And if you fail to do that, you can be assured that your license will be withdrawn. We are expecting over 1.2 billion cedis. That is the expected revenue from it. This is the initial stage of this policy. And going forward, the expected revenue is very high. And I'm sure after the first year, we will see the full potential, which is in a range of 3 billion.
Government in the 2023 budget reintroduced a 10% tax on lottery winnings and 20% corporate tax on operators in the industry.
The Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, ISE, has underscored the need for a further reduction in the e-levy rate, 0.5%, to enable government to rake in more revenue. This comes after total mobile money transactions as at June this year hit almost 1 billion cedis, a milestone which was achieved at the end of 2022 since the rate was reduced to 1% in January this year.
If the reduction is yielding results, it tells you that there is room for improvement. Now, compare this against the target for first half of 2023. We realize we are about 50% below the target. So it tells you we are not, if you say there's an increase, yes, but what is your target? You are 50% below your target. It tells you are not raking in the needed revenue. Therefore, look at it again, look at the scenarios, maybe a further reduction and also tightening the loophole, the cash out system where people try to circumvent the system can be checked.
Now, in less than 24 hours, the movers and shakers in the world of business and academia will come together and deliberate on the way forward for our country in the 3 Business TV 3 Thought Leadership Lecture Series. This is under the theme, Ghana's Claim of Economic Self-Governance and Independence, a Myth, Reality, or the Need for Paradigm Shift. Economist, banking consultant, and lead facilitator of the Thought Leadership Lecture Series, Dr. Kojo Abadje-Debra, shares his expectations.
That claim that we can govern and manage the resources, the reality today is giving us a different, and we think we've got to a point where there's the need to assess these in a more detailed, and then whether it calls for a paradigm shift. And the paradigm shift means that there's the need to have a common agenda, the way things should be done, and a leader who can mobilize us to be able to create food, shelter, and clothing, and wealth, and reduce poverty. That is the essence of why we've chosen this. We've got to a point where there's a crossroad, given where we are, the present evidence. You see, we are looking at assessing past, present, and future. Past is giving us today's reality, and today's reality is calling for a new shift. And that new shift means that as the people of Ghana, we need to come to it with a common purpose. That common purpose is calling for a new agenda. And we expect advocacy, spearheaded by Parliament, to be able to drop that agenda.
So we hope you'll be part of our leadership series tomorrow. But then let's now focus on the commodities market to find out how major trading commodities are faring. The price of cocoa has remained unchanged at $3,498 per ton. The price of gold has dropped by 0.49%, trading at about $1,933 per ounce. The price of crude oil has dropped by 0.93%, trading at about $85 per barrel. From the commodities market, let's turn our attention now to the currency market and find out how major trading currencies are faring. Well, that will be all for Business Brief here on TV3. For more business stories, please check out our website, 3news.com. My name is Michael Obodu. Thank you for watching. As always, please stay safe.